Are you willing to are you willing to are you willing to are you will Are you willing to unlearn everything that you've learned? Forget what you've been taught and open your heart and your mind to new thoughts and new ideas. Unlearn with Mitzi Bickers is for you. We gotta talk about it. Hey, we gotta talk about it tonight. We've got to talk about this whole Kool-Aid thing. Now, listen, I need you, if you're a real Kool-Aid kid, I need you to start sharing right now and letting everybody know that Mitzi Bickers and Queen Keela are here to talk about Kool-Aid. Are y'all excited tonight? I'm as excited as I can be. Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Let me tell you why I'm really excited.
Why?
Because tomorrow starts Lent.
Okay. Yep.
So I can drink all the Kool-Aid I want tonight.
I agree.
Okay. So we decided that before we start, we're going to talk about some unknown facts about Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Want to do that first?
We can talk about unknown facts. Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about some of the unknown facts.
Yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So we've got a couple of things that we want to just kind of run past you, and we've got some good facts. I think it's going to be fun.
So I bet you guys did not know that the original name was not Kool-Aid.
What was the original name?
The original name was Fruit Smack.
Ah, boo.
Fruit Smack. So would you like some Fruit Smack?
That sounds.
It doesn't sound good.
Like, that's lame. Fruit Smack. Okay, if you remember that, would you put a heart on the screen right now? If you remember Fruit Smack,
I doubt that any of them.
That had to be 200 years ago.
It was 1927.
Oh yeah, that was 200 years ago. Okay,
so I doubt that anyone knew that.
Okay.
I bet you don't know what inspired Kool-Aid.
Let's talk about it.
Do you guys know? Does anyone know what inspired Kool-Aid? Jell-O.
What?
Jell-O.
Yeah, I can see that.
Jell-O inspired Kool-Aid. I'm going to grab my phone, guys, so I can see if you guys are answering. I don't want to tell the answer before you.
So Jell-O inspired Kool-Aid. I guess the powder.
The powder.
The powder from the Jell-O.
So this is what happened. There was a chemist, right? His name was Edwin Perkins. And Edwin actually was a mail order salesman. And he sold a lot of medicines and things like that, right? But they had a problem shipping Fruit Smack because it was liquid. So Edwin said, I'm going to turn this into a powder. And it was easier to ship.
Okay.
It was inspired by Jell-O.
Did y'all know that?
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea. It would be. That's pretty intellectual.
Isn't it fun?
Yes,
Isn't it fun?
Yes.
Do you guys know who owns the Kool-Aid brand now?
Who owns Kool-Aid brand?
Kraft.
Do they own Jell-O as well? Or does Jell-O own Jell-O?
They own Jell-O too, I believe.
Okay.
I believe.
Kraft.
Don't get me.
Well, Kraft owns so many things.
Yeah. Don't get me the line.
Kraft
but I think
and,
they own Jell-O too.
Kraft and Beatrice. Yeah, they own the world, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now it's the official drink of where?
Of
What state?
Wow. I don't know. Do y'all know? Anybody know?
It's the official drink of Nebraska, guys. So the official beverage is actually milk, but the official drink, soft drink, is Kool-Aid.
Okay.
All right?
Didn't know that.
Hold it this way so you can see all our people chiming in.
Okay.
You'll be able to see if they ask any questions. Now, also, you know, back in the day, we all had spring break weekend, right? We would go to the beach and do all that stuff, right? Guess what? Kool-Aid has a weekend-long celebration as well.
Okay.
Did you know it?
I did not know that, but listen, my good friend Sylvia McAfee from Douglas High School said that I used to eat the large Kool-Aid packs that already had sugar in it like candy, Grape was my favorite. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. We're gonna go through the phases of Kool-Aid in just a minute, Sylvia. I'm glad to see you. I'm glad to hear from you, my friend. All right.
The Kool-Aid Man was born in 1974. So if you guys were born in 1974, you were born the same year as the Kool-Aid Man.
Now that's good stuff. 1974.
1974.
Now listen, start sharing now because somebody needs to know these facts. Somebody needs to know Kool-Aid facts. And then we're going to get into it and we're going to have something that's life, a life application. But let's just get to the facts about Kool-Aid. Go ahead.
The Kool-Aid Man is famous for being Mr. Kool-Aid, but he was also in two video games, and also an adventure series, The Adventures of Kool-Aid Man. You knew that?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. I did not know that.
And I thought I was a real Kool-Aid kid, too.
That was in the 80s. That was in the 80s, from 1983 to 1985.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, he had a few small roles, but
I got one.
What?
I got one.
What?
What was the phrase that Kool-Aid would say all the time?
Now, who knows this? I know somebody knows this.
Who knows?
I know somebody knows the phrase.
What's the phrase that Kool-Aid would when the commercial that I remember most is when he would burst through the brick wall.
And he would say what?
Oh, yeah. Y'all don't remember that?
He would say, oh, yeah.
And the kids would go, hey, Kool-Aid. And he would go, oh, yeah. He would break through the bricks there. Greenwood knew it. Keelan Greenwood knew it. Oh, Erica knew it. Y'all knew the phrase. Y'all Kool-Aid kids. So look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna come back to a few facts. Mm-hmm. But what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna make some Kool-Aid. Now, excuse me. Who knows most people's favorite flavor? Red. Red is the favorite. Is the favorite flavor.
You know, that's why I actually wore red today, because they said that red
was the favorite flavor.
It's most people's favorite flavor.
Red. So look, when I was a kid, let me show you how folks used to make Kool-Aid. So first they would open red, they would pour it in. Right?
So they would open red, not cherry.
No, yeah, red. When your parents would say, "Well, what kind of Kool-Aid you want?" You would say red. I see some of y'all, Sharon Mack, you knew it. Keelan Greenwood, you knew it. Daphne Porter, I see y'all, you knew. Okay, so you would have this much Kool-Aid, right? And then they would try to put you into a diabetic coma, right?
That's a lot of shit.
Okay, I was just playing. I was just playing. Okay, so then they would put the water in it. And you know I'm not kidding now. It would be a whole lot of sugar to the point that you would almost be in a diabetic coma to the point you'd be in a diabetic coma. Okay, so here we go. 3 cups. Okay. Now, who really did measure? Come on, tell the truth. Who really did measure the cups of sugar? Who would measure? I've actually never even read the direction. Read the directions. You know I can't see that.
Empty contents into large plastic or glass pitcher. Add 1 cup sugar or 1 cup Splenda sweetener. Granulated sugar. Add cold water and ice and make 2 quarts. Stir to dissolve.
See, this is Kool-Aid. See, 1 cup when it done it. I had way more than 1 cup. Now, I might need to add just a little bit of sugar to this, but this is some good Kool-Aid. I'm gonna add a little more water to the red. And then we're going to do a taste tester. I know some of y'all saying, now that was really diabetic coma type. Kool-Aid. Let's do it.
All right.
You ready? So you got to drink Kool-Aid. No, you got to drink Kool-Aid out of this red cup. This is for the Kool-Aid freeze right here. Yeah, you got to drink it out of the red cup. That's Kool-Aid freeze. All right, so let me get some ice. I'm a Kool-Aid connoisseur now. We're gonna get some ice and we're gonna have a taste test. Is our trusting audience gonna do it? Gonna have a little taste test. And if it's not real red like this, it's not sweet enough. If it's not real red, if it's kind of clear like, and you can't really see the sugar at the bottom where you got, it's not sweet enough. I'm just telling you right now. All right, you ready?
Go.
No, you go.
You drink it first.
Perfect. Perfect red Kool-Aid. Perfect. Here. Oh, you don't want to drink? Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Okay, here we go.
They know that
I'm a Kool-Aid. I'm a Kool-Aid kid. I know how to make Kool-Aid. Stop. Why you frowned up now? Why you frowned up?
It is good.
But is it?
It is good.
That's good Kool-Aid.
It's very good. It's sweet. It's just sweet, but it's good. It's just sweet, but it's good.
If you really did measure the amount of sugar that you put in Kool-Aid, put some hearts on the screen right now. If you really did measure. Now, let me tell you something else that I think. I want to just let's do a life application right here.
Okay.
Kool-Aid, it starts out bitter. It starts out bitter, and it ends up sweet. What are some things in life that start out bitter and end up sweet?
That's a good question. I can think of one, and I would say childbirth.
Okay.
I mean, I don't
the
have
pain of
children,
the pain.
but I do think the pain of it is, it's a laborious process. It hurts. You're in pain, but then afterwards, you have this perfect little creature, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Starts out bitter, ends up sweet. Anybody else? Something that starts out bitter.
Y'all put it on the screen so I can see you.
There are some relationships.
There are some relationships.
There's some relationships that start out rocky, but then end up to be very, very beautiful.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
People say that, your first couple of years of marriage are pretty bitter.
Really?
Yeah, they say the first couple of years, well,
Oh, no.
yeah, I know that. The first couple of yikes. But it can end up something really nice.
Okay.
It can end up something
Awesome.
very, very beautiful. If you can get through the bitter part of, figuring each other out and figuring out, the different idiosyncrasies and those kinds of things, then it can get to a place.
Okay.
It can get to a place. I mean, anybody who says that their relationship is just sugar all the time, they're not telling the truth. They're just not telling the truth. I mean,
Yeah.
there are going to be some ups and downs.
Yeah.
And then sometimes those relationships start out bitter in marriage and end up sweet as friends.
Yeah.
There are
Definitely.
a lot of people that get married and then the marriage was bitter, but the friendship
right.
meant
It's
something
awesome.
much more. You know?
Can you guys think of anything else? Well, if you
Yeah.
think of something, put it on the screen.
It could probably use a little more water. So I'm going to try a new batch. Now, that was the original Kool-Aid. Then they started making the Kool-Aid that already had the sugar
in
content.
it. Okay.
Now,
Okay.
this is not red. This is grape.
Is that the
this is-
second favorite flavor?
I think Sylvia said that it was her first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but some people, like red. Others like grape. My son likes grape.
Okay.
He likes grape Kool-Aid. And I got to admit, this is kind of about most, but I spice mine up. Now, let me show you how I spice mine up. I don't measure. Of course, I put some grape in. Then I try to give it a really grape taste by putting a pack of grape Kool-Aid in it. Right? Now, I don't put the sugar in here first.
Okay.
Because sometimes it may not need sugar, but if you really wanted to get a good old grape taste, then you start stirring it up. You smell that grape?
It does smell good. It smells great, guys.
All right.
But y'all know how Kool-Aid
So
smells.
you get it about yay full. Anybody know what yay full means? You get about yay full.
Erica, what's the measurement for yay full? You know I don't cook like that.
Yay full. So in this instance, you ready?
Uh-huh. We need a new cup.
Yeah. So in this instance, let me taste it first. So need some more sugar. So do I put this sugar in it or do I put more Kool-Aid in it? I think I'm gonna put more Kool-Aid in it. Let's see what I come up with.
Erica Orr said that yay full is 2 halves.
Oh God. That doggone Erica Orr. 2 halves. Okay. So here we go. We're gonna try this. Let's see what we get. Is that grape? No. You need some sugar.
We
It's
need
real grape,
Sugar.
but it's not sweet enough.
All right.
So I told you I'm a real Kool-Aid kid.
All right. All right.
You hear the sugar at the bottom, you know when you and y'all hear the sugar at the bottom. Let's get ready to be
Now,
good.
Marcia Allen says she makes the best Kool-Aid ever.
Really? I don't know now.
I'm sure she makes awesome Kool-Aid.
Let's see.
That's it.
Not quite.
Oh my goodness.
Not quite.
They gonna have to take us.
I
to
know
grade.
y'all tripping because I'm using this sugar.
They gonna have to take us to
Maybe because
grade.
it's that large land, it ain't that.
You know what? It's
Dixie
not that.
Crystal.
Yeah. That's now.
If maybe it's that large land, it ain't that Dixie Crystal. What's that other kind? Here we go. Wait, let me pour it all the way out
Mm-hmm.
so we can get its true taste. to
Okay.
it,
Okay.
Not mixed with
Okay.
anything. And I wonder why Kool-Aid never really put the right part sugar in here.
I'm gonna give
Yeah.
some to the crew and see what they say.
Yeah, that's a perfect cup of great Kool-Aid. You started coughing on my last batch.
I didn't cough on your last batch.
So I'm gonna get my son to taste all of these in the end to let us know which one
I'm gonna give you want red or
tastes the best.
see why do we say red or grape?
Yeah,
Because
red is a flavor.
would you see what I just asked her if she wants red or grape?
Because
But grape is a flavor.
yeah, red and grape. I mean, what?
I just feel like I'm saying it wrong.
It's red and grape. I know. Whoever has anybody ever said cherry Kool-Aid? I've never said cherry Kool-Aid.
You never said cherry Kool-Aid?
Nope.
You know what? Keelan had a very good answer to the what starts off bitter. And it turns out sweet. And she was saying planting.
Planting.
When you're planting, you know, tolling the ground,
Yeah.
planting the seed, you know, it's hard work.
Tilling
But
the ground.
then
Yeah.
but then eventually you yield what's planted.
Now that sounded all spiritual
That
right
was
there,
awesome.
cousin.
That was awesome.
That sounded spiritual there. You plant so that you can do what? Reap the harvest? Yeah. It
Yeah.
starts out bitter
Mm-hmm.
and ends up sweet. I think I got another life application. You giving our trusted
I'm giving-
trusted audience.
Yeah.
What kind did you get, Donna?
She got
How did it taste?
that's red. She got red. Uh-huh. She's smacking
It's
her
good.
lips.
I'm telling you. Carl, did you taste some?
He
How
had
did it
grape.
taste? I'm telling you, I'm a Kool-Aid. Listen, let me tell you something. Kool-Aid is my thing now. I know how to make Kool-Aid.
It is good.
All
It
right.
is good.
Let's talk about some more life applications as it relates. So
Mhm.
you got starting out bitter,
Mm-hmm.
ending up sweet,
Yes.
and then you got a bitter-sweet blend.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you still have to add some things
Got it.
in order
Yeah.
for it to turn out right.
Makes sense.
You know, you got a bittersweet blend and they go well together, you know.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
like opposites attract.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all think about that? A bittersweet blend and a bittersweet blend. But then you still have to add things to it to give it like we ain't got no lemon. We didn't
Oh.
prepare for
So
that. Oh, you talking about making a suicide? Oh, okay, so now when you make a suicide, let's put grape right here.
okay. Now y'all are good with this thing. She said that's their favorite drink. Danielle said her kids love Kool-Aid.
Yes. Now, you know Kool-Aid has grown over time, so really we can make a suicide
With the
out
little
of the little
drops.
drops.
Let me open some.
How about that? Didn't Kool-Aid evolve over time? See how it evolved? It went from the
Packet.
packs,
Mm-hmm.
the packs to
Yeah.
the
The pre-mix.
the premix.
Yeah.
Then it went to
Oh,
jammers.
jammers.
I remember Kool-Aid jammers.
Kool-Aid jammers.
Then it went to what's this real fancy right here?
That's the you know, the little suction thing.
Kool-Aid burst.
Burst.
Kool-Aid burst.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Put in your lunchbox.
So let me think now. If we're gonna make a suicide, we gotta think about this.
Okay.
Should we drop all the Kool-Aid in first? Or let's drop water first. Let's go water
We're
first.
gonna go water
Let's
first.
go water first on that. What? Donna telling us to get some sugar-free Kool-Aid. Oh my God.
They on the side telling us to
Oh my
get
God.
sugar-free Kool-Aid, guys.
Oh my God.
Look.
Okay, this is pretty fancy. I need some help opening this.
Here. These two are done. They're
These
already
two are
open.
done. All right, so we're gonna start with grape.
Uh-huh.
That's grape. Then red.
Mm-hmm. Grape then red.
You know, we don't really call blue Kool-Aid blueberry either or tropical punch. We call the blue one blue.
That's funny. And I don't know why that it doesn't
That
bother
blue
me, but I just
Kool-Aid.
want to say it differently. Okay, and then this is orange.
Okay, so we're making a suicide. It started out bitter.
And we didn't measure it.
No.
Oh, okay.
You don't measure it.
All right.
man. And you throw a bunch of sugar in there. You wanted me to do what?
This was the sugar-free. Well, no. This has sugar in it, doesn't it?
No, those are Kool-Aid liquid drops.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? We can make a sugar-free one in a little. Watch this. See, I got this. All right.
You're going to make it in a little cup.
I'm going to make a sugar-free one in this. Let's see what this sugar-free. So how many squirts am I supposed to put in the sugar-free? Just squirt. Let me see. 8 makes 24.
Oh,
8.
yeah, man. The
It's gonna be an
suicide ain't bad. It's
Okay.
not bad at all.
Well, let me see what this tastes like.
The suicide is really not that bad.
Okay, I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna pass this out.
And
y'all.
you got to drink it out of a red cup. It's got to be a red cup.
So I have to put this in a red cup.
Yeah. That's the only way to make it right, unless you're going to make a freeze. We're going to make it. There, yo, Weston, this right here send you into a diabetic coma.
Okay, try this sugar-free. It's still sweet. They say the sugar-free is still sweet.
My sugar-free? Oh, your sugar-free.
Yeah.
Oh, what? But
Well,
this doesn't
anything
have
I
sugar.
make was gonna be sweet.
There you go. There you go. I'm with you. Y'all want to take suicide? Let's take suicide. And then there's something to the suicide. Just everything all mixed together, huh?
Let me clean this off.
Yeah. Here, y'all. I ain't got the COVID. I ain't got the COVID
I
here.
don't know.
Oh, you gonna bring your cup back? Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. This is ice.
Ice for the
Now, whose
suicide.
cup is this? Okay, I'm going to give you a little ice. Oh, and this one was mine, right?
Now let's talk about how
No.
when you mixing a whole lot of things together, why do they call it a suicide? Because it's all mixed together. What does that mean exactly? What do y'all think? The, well, it's not good. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me add some water. Let me add some water. It's Let me add some water.
And Danielle said that wasn't enough sugar. Lord.
Right. So now let's talk about the suicide though. With everything is mixed together, why is it called a suicide when everything is mixed together? What do y'all think?
Do we think about it like a mix of emotions or something? I mean, I don't know. I really never thought about that.
Me either. That's kind of depressing. Let's not talk
Yeah,
about that.
I don't know.
This is a happy moment. It's a happy moment. Let's not spoil our happy moment trying to analyze suicide. Yeah, we can be fancy now if you can put some country time in it. Let's see. Now, Keela has a formula where she uses Kool-Aid and country time. You remember we used to sell those cups
For
for $2?
for $2.
Oh my God, and they sold out.
We
You
were
go.
selling barbecue.
You go with
Oh.
the country time. I mean, yeah, the country time and lemonade.
Okay. So you take a pack of red Kool-Aid and you simply pour it on in there. Ooh. Okay. And then I never measured it, right? I just kind of poured it till it looked like that was enough. Okay. Okay. And then we add water.
We could never do a cooking show. I mean, look how messy we are.
Are we messy? Now, I've been cleaning up as we go.
And I gotta stir my turnip greens in a minute.
Okay. Making turnips.
I'm gonna do it now while you're doing it.
Okay. And so we fill it up. And now we need to add sugar. So we're going to pour it in. I don't know how much. Just kind of have to do it to the taste. And then we stir, stir, stir.
You said stir, stir, stir.
Stir, stir, stir.
Oh my God.
Look, they make fun of me all day, guys.
Marika said, "What's for dinner?" Marika, so this is what we're doing. We're getting all this Kool-Aid together. I made turnip greens. I'm getting ready to fry some chicken because I told you tomorrow's Lent. I'm gonna fry some chicken and I'm gonna make some potatoes, and that's what we eat.
Okay, let's see. There you go.
Let me see.
Try that.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Mhm.
And it has that kind of bitter little taste.
Mhm. That's my recipe, guys.
I like it. Y'all want it? Yeah, we're gonna use a combination of everything to make the ghetto freeze. Y'all remember at the Candy Lady how you could buy freezers and then you let it thaw out a little bit and it had a little what do you call it? A popsicle stick in it. You had freezers. So we're gonna make freezers out of this.
Okay.
These are the freezers.
Okay, let me help.
What'd you say? Pop it upside down. Yeah. Y'all remember when Miss Reba used to sell these in Carver Home?
Miss Reba.
Miss Reba had the real Candy Lady though. She sold nachos.
Did she put meat on her nachos or something?
Yeah, she introduced us to turkey meat before we knew anything about it.
See, she was health conscious, keeping y'all together.
She just could make a lot of it with turkey meat because it was cheaper.
She was trying to keep you guys together.
Yeah, we had a candy man. His name was Reverend White. And then he passed away and Reba took over. Reba took over, boy. She bought a Mercedes Benz and everything from the Candy Lady.
Get it, Miss Reba.
Reba, you remember that big
Entrepreneurship
body?
at its best.
Reba, you remember that big body green Benz Camel inside? So all these are gonna be. We need to make different types of freezers.
Oh, okay.
So we'll make one with the original diabetic coma. So let's put these back here.
Okay.
Let's put these back here because we gotta demonstrate some other stuff. So let's put these back here.
Let me
Gonna make some freezes. I might have to sell these things. Pay my condo. Hey, we're not doing good. Let's clean up. Let's do this. We're not doing well. We can't have a cooking show.
Oh, we could have a cooking show.
Okay, so then there was the ghetto way that you made Kool-Aid.
And how was that?
Or that you utilized Kool-Aid. So first there's the pickle. The pickle, right? So we used to make a little hole in the pickle, then squeeze the juice and drink the juice. I can't do all that now. I'm too old fashioned. All right, so you do this, and then you get the pickle, and you gotta bite the pickle, right? Tell me, oh my God, we can break the pickle. The Kool-Aid pack. It's not sounding good. Oh my God, this is a hot pickle. Oh my God.
But you know, Kool-Aid pickles actually exist, guys. That was one of my facts. So they say in the South, we call them Koolicles.
All right, so now we're making a Koolickle.
And you can really soak the whole pickle in Kool-Aid, leave it overnight, then take it out.
I want to do it the ghetto way.
Okay, well, I'm just saying that's what a Koolickle is.
You gotta put your finger in it. If you're gonna be ghetto, you gotta make a little hole.
They're instructing us on the side.
Okay. And then you put it in. Oh no, wait. Watch our language. Like that. Oh my God. Oh my God. This look a little much. This looks like a little much. You want to try it? I know you used to eat pickle spears, so Keelan didn't eat pickles like this. She ate pickle spears. Okay. My mouth is orange.
I will get you a paper towel.
Man, I need some water for real.
All right, all right.
Oh my God. I don't know about okay. That made me hot. That wasn't that good. So my son said, well, when he was in middle school, my lips still orange.
No, you're fine.
So my son said that when he was in middle school, they also did something really ghetto. That they would get the Kool-Aid and mix it with sugar. What you want to use? The grape kind? Sylvia McAfee likes grape. We're going to use grape.
Sylvia McAfee likes grape.
All right. We're going to take the grape.
And
she said you put the grape in there.
Mm-hmm.
And he said they would put some sugar in here.
Mm-hmm. You got to shake it up.
They would shake it up.
Mm-hmm.
Eat it out of the bag. The phone is ringing. Okay. And call it Kool-Aid crack. Anybody know anything about that? They call it what? I'm sorry. Happy crack. They would call it happy crack. So this is grape Kool-Aid with sugar. Sylvia, let me see how this tastes. You would eat it out of the bag. Did you ever use a stick or something? Well, that is kind of good.
Mm-hmm.
I can see, being
now I know
sleepy.
about that one.
I can see being sleepy through the test, during the test.
Yeah, you kind of need a little pick-me-up.
Pinch some Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Dinah, this dill pickle thing was awful. That was simply awful. Wait, dip the pickle.
Okay, so now they're telling us to dip the pickle. in the.
Maybe we shouldn't have had hot pickles.
Listen, okay.
Look in the refrigerator and see if we got
It was
some.
all I could find, guys.
See if we got just some regular pickles. I know you got some pickle spears in there. Okay, I'm gonna dip. This is pretty terrible. Let me see. Okay, that's better.
See, there you go. There you go.
That's better.
Let me get you a paper towel.
That's better. It's a cross between like I don't know what it's a cross between. It's a little different though. It's a little different. It's a lot of bitter in that, and just a tad bit of sweet. Oh, y'all used to make Kool-Aid. That's a little secret. Kool-Aid. The Greenwoods used to eat Kool-Aid.
They used to make them.
You know what? As I look at all of this, there is something to be said about evolving.
Yes.
Let me wash my
Yes.
hands. It's like I've been making Easter eggs. You know how you made an
Here,
Easter egg?
Make it right here.
Can you give me give me some dishwashing liquid to wash my hands? To rinse my hands off. This couldn't be good for you. Do you see the color of my hair? This couldn't be good for your insides. There's no way. It looks like I've been coloring Easter eggs.
It does.
So you can use this as full coloring, y'all.
And you know, one of our facts is that people use Kool-Aid to dye their hair. So Kurt Cobain, the rocker, used to use Kool-Aid to dye his hair.
To dye his hair.
Yeah. So if you want your hair red tonight, you just go in there, get your little packet, mix it up, let it sit, and you have your red hair.
Interesting.
Be a redhead.
Interesting. I was about to say that there's something to evolving.
Yeah.
And improving and just, you know, think about it. It started out as a little pack of bitter flavoring.
Yeah.
And just evolved. Let's look at it. We started out with the pack, then we got the mix. What came next? The coolers. Then the bursts.
Yep. And then
the drops.
Yeah.
There's something to evolving, isn't it? And just kind of improving along the way. And that says something about us, too, as individuals.
Yeah.
You know? And it's interesting, too, because the first and the last have no sugar. But everything else
in between is sweet.
In between is sweet. So they began like they ended. Or they ended the way they began. But everything in between was very sweet.
But actually, this does have sweetener in it.
Does it? I thought
Yeah,
said
it doesn't
zero
have
sugar.
sugar.
Oh.
It doesn't have sugar. It has sweetener. So
That's
the
interesting.
evolution is that, you know,
I
it
hear
still went from nothing sweet. It went from bitter. And you still went to adding sugar, and then you went to a more advanced version of the sweet.
Now, see, that's why you're the trusted assistant. That is why. That is why you're the co-host. Because I thought this had no sugar in it.
Yeah. And so when we were talking about we don't finish how we start, you know, I think a lot of times we have to try to unlearn that hurt or bitterness I think that we start off with, or that we even pick up along the way, because it is an evolution.
Oh, yeah.
In order to become our more advanced self.
Yeah. Our higher selves.
Yeah.
Anybody looking to be your higher self? Your new and improved self?
Yeah.
Going from this to this?
Yeah.
And everything in between?
Everything in between.
It's a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a good thing. Choices, making different choices, trying new things,
Yeah.
never being afraid to make mistakes along the way. I'm sure there were some things that even, you know, even Kool-Aid did.
And it's funny, when we were talking about it starting off as a powder, we realized it actually started off as a liquid. But it was a problem because they could not ship it.
Yeah.
And so it was the invention
Yes.
and the innovation that came out of the problem that made it better.
Yeah. I like it.
So we go through things, we go through trials, we go through tribulations, we go through all this stuff, and sometimes we think that's our end game.
Yeah.
But actually, if we are innovative in our
Mhm.
approach to things,
Yeah.
we can excel and turn to something better.
Innovative and unafraid.
Innovative and unafraid.
And
Yeah,
unafraid.
he was determined to find a way to ship it.
Yeah. Yeah. And the interesting thing about life is this: we can't be afraid to step out there and try. I wonder how many times, well, Thomas Edison, when they asked him about the light bulb, they
Mhm.
said, "Hey, how many times did you fail at
He
inventing the
said,
light bulb?"
yeah, that's,
And he said, "I didn't find times to." No,
he
they
didn't
said
fail.
they asked the question, "How after 100 times failing, how did you feel?" He
Mhm.
said, "I never failed. I found 100 times that it did not work."
Right. Yep. Yep.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got you never fail. You find ways, and then you say, "Well, that didn't work. Try something else." Well,
Right.
that didn't work. Try something else, and get it to the place where it does work.
Yeah.
Just suppose he had given up on the light bulb. We wouldn't have these ring lights. We wouldn't have these ring lights to make everything glow and look
Yeah.
better, you know?
Yeah.
And so it's just all about trying things, trying new ideas, trying new ways of getting it done, and, doing what we do.
Yeah. Taking
Doing
a
what
different
we do.
approach, changing our perspective,
Yeah.
getting a different approach.
Innovative and unafraid.
Yep.
Innovative and unafraid. So we started out talking about Kool-Aid and all of the things that we've seen evolve along the way. Now there may be some questions from you. Let's get to some more facts and then see if there are any questions that are coming for us tonight, and anything else that you might want to talk about. You know, Unlearn is not just about us; it's also about you, and it's designed with you in mind. We have these different topics, but it's really about pouring some good positive energy into your life and pouring some good positive energy into your experience. So we're glad that you're joining us. Let's look at a couple more facts. Any more facts
Well,
about Kool-Aid?
I think one of the greatest facts is that during the Great Depression,
Mm-hmm.
Kool-Aid was considered a luxury. And that's similar to what we talked about with ramen noodles
Mm-hmm.
on last week. It was considered
Mm-hmm.
a luxury at one point in time.
Right.
And now it's like, ooh, this is our survival thing.
Yeah.
But it's always great to know that you have
Mm-hmm.
that ram in the thicket.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Boy, you went deep on that one. Girl. You went deep on that one. This is good. This is good. We want to always be sure that we have you in mind
Yeah.
when we're talking about our different topics. I had something I was going to say, and then you got so profound, man. It made me lose my thought.
Yeah, right.
Well, I'm going to have some freezers for sale for everybody. On next week's show, we're going to be selling. Danielle, you got to buy some. I'm going to sprinkle some more sugar on here for your kids, all right? It's been good.
It's been awesome.
And I'm glad that you all decided to join us. And in the midst of just everything that's all so serious, isn't it good to just kind of be able to relax a little bit and talk a little bit and even empower ourselves on just kind of mindless conversation?
Yeah.
But we can still empower each other
Yes.
and love each other. Listen, don't forget to love each other. And don't forget to keep joining us in Unlearn with Mitzi Bickers.
Yes.
We got to talk about it. All right. We'll see you next week.